What's up, y'all? It's Heard What's the Word podcast. Yes, podcast. It ain't no more just vlogs. It's podcasts and vlogs. But I shot two videos, and my microphone keep going out, and I don't testing this out. And then on my future vlogs, I'm gonna go ahead and get a new adapter. It gotta be my adapter because I'm giving them 1 star because it gotta be the adapter that I bought that connecting to my iPhone. It got a USB card, and then you gotta go with the iPhone. But it keep on cutting every time y'all see that blue light coming off. It keep on cutting off, and then that's when my voice is not loud no more. Hear me very loud and clear. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. What I do, like I said, I do vlogs, but this something new. So if you call me on this video, that means God, the universe is telling you to, this your channel right here. That's all I gotta say. This your channel. If you found me on my first video on my podcast, and this quality is not finna be very good, but I'm gonna go ahead and get me a adapter, from Walmart. So this my third video. Like my first video, I went cutting off like this. But let me go ahead and get to the topic. So, y'all like this setup. I know I like the setup too. A very emotional thing for me to do is come out and talk about relationships because, doing since 2019, from 2019 to, now 2022, like I've been through, I would say 3 serious relationships, the long-term relationships. I realized like I'm never giving myself time to heal. How can you expect somebody to heal you and you still have trauma? And every relationship I learned something. I really ain't know that everybody had trauma. I would be the first to admit it, that, a lot of these relationships is my fault. I never gave myself time to heal. I can't even say that I was being 100% faithful. And now that I'm a grown man, I'm realizing like, don't nothing come out of that. We just both need to heal as a person. And, I say that to say, I'm speaking in general too, that a lot of people just don't give themselves time to heal. We just searching for, love, and we need to search for love within ourselves. So you need to be saying affirmations to yourself. Believe that you are beautiful because you are. Working out, when you start working out, you can see results, and you don't even gotta work out to see that you beautiful inside, but to make that beautiful come outside too, which you still are beautiful outside too. But work out. Don't even just work out for other people. Work out for yourself. Work out for your health. Reading books are so fun. They get you caught up into some type of fantasy world. But I like self-help books. I like when they tell you, hey, meditate and do affirmations, like what I'm talking about now. Whatever I'm talking about now in this podcast to help you, that's what self-help books gonna do. It's gonna help you be a better person. So yeah, we have to heal ourselves first before we get to looking for, a relationship. And like I said, I had 3. Ain't no way I should be having 3, 4 or 5 relationships before I hit, 25. Like some people, that's how I feel. Ain't no way I should have 3, 4, 5 serious relationships in the past. I would say 3 of those, like I said, and they was long term. So I count my long term from 6 months to 2 years. My longest was 3 years. So that's why, I'm counting the long term relationship. And all those girls was sweet. So you also need to get closure. I thought about, just sending them individual text and say, hey, I'm sorry for doing this. I hope that your life is going well. I'm not trying to get back with you, but I just want to let you know that I hope you find a perfect person. I hope if you is in a relationship that your relationship is, going great. Like it ain't about me. It's about them also. I want them to heal because a lot of times you going into these relationships and you thinking about what happened in the past, but you don't even know that you running into the same thing. It's almost the same demon, and they ain't the demon. You you ain't the demon. Y'all bringing that bad energy. Y'all bringing that trauma, to one another. And now y'all created a toxic environment. Now y'all talking about you toxic. You know, like they ain't toxic. It's like they just need to heal. Like maybe, I should have learned therapy a long time ago. Like that's one thing that, a lot of black people don't believe in is therapy. And every relationship I had, they talked about therapy from my first to my second to my third, as I got older, they talk about therapy. And I'm like, therapy, like, why you need therapy? Like, we don't need no therapy. We can do that ourselves. That's a waste of money. But as I get older, I realize how much people that is helping. And, it don't help everybody. But if you go a long way, if y'all very serious, don't wait too late. That's another thing they say is don't wait too late for therapy. And I will, even though I never been to, relationship therapist or whatever, you want to call it. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. That I believe from people perspective, the way they talking about it, I believe that therapy will help. And you can only see some if you try it. You try it out. You can't let other people, you can't let other people be the judge of that. You gotta try it yourself. So not even with therapy, just anything in life, you gotta try it yourself. You can't hear what other people are saying because what they don't like, what they can't do, don't mean you won't like it and you can't do it or that's just simple life advice. That's outside relationships. Sorry about sometimes I'm be doing this. I ain't digging all in my nose, but I'm trying. My nose itching. No cocaine, no nothing. I'm just saying, my nose be itching sometimes, in these vlogs and stuff. I'm finna get off topic. In these vlogs and stuff, sometimes I'll be doing all this, but y'all won't see it because I cut it out because I think that's unprofessional, I think that's unprofessional. It look like my light staying on. Sometimes when you say something, it'll cut off, microphone will cut off just because I said something. But I don't know what's going on. Man, I just hope that this be the best. I just like the setup. I just like the blue light. Without the microphone, take the microphone away. It just look like it ain't no podcast no more. Just take it away. Now look at that. Like it ain't no podcast. So I wanted to say a letter. I just hope they watching for real, to be honest, to let them know like it wasn't y'all, it ain't y'all. Like I'm coming to realize like it take your worst to know what's wrong. It take distance to know who wrong, in a relationship. And it's some things that I say and then I feel bad. I be like, bro, I didn't even have to say that. And I really ain't meaning that. I was just so frustrated, in the past, relationship that I'm like, bro, like, and a lot of that is, we do move on too quick. A lot of times we move too quick. Like, I got a habit of just, if the connection great, hey, I want to save some money. I want to save some on these bills or whatever. Not even that, but I want to have fun with you. So I want you to be with me. I don't want you to be without me. And that's a big problem. Not just my relationships, but a whole bunch of other people's relationships. We tend to move too quick, and that's a big problem. So when you move too quick, when you already talking about girlfriend, boyfriend in a few days, or you already just been in a relationship, you ain't give yourself time to heal. You only gave yourself a month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe 3 months. It's enough. But I would say at the minimum is 6 months. To be honest, at the minimum is 6 months. Like we need to find ourselves. We need to say, hey, what went wrong? Like give ourselves time to grow. We gotta give ourselves time to grow, and we don't do that a lot of times. Like we don't tell ourselves what we did wrong or what. Instead of blaming them, let's say what could I have done? I can't even say that. What kill what that's what make me unique, because sometimes I say stuff wrong and I like that about myself because I'm different, Even though I know how to pronounce the word, it's like it's hard to pronounce it. So, like I was saying, what could have I done to fix that problem? Even if she cursed me out and say, call me a B word and say you ain't gonna be shit in life and you ain't gonna be this, you ain't gonna be that. It's like, okay, probably you need to work on something. You probably need to get that bad energy. You need to do something, with that. But, once you gonna fix your problem, hey, we ain't meant to be together, but now I'm gonna fix my problem. How can I, you know, be great from them not saying that no more? How can I prevent them from saying that? Hey, I'm gonna hit the gym so they won't say I'm not S no more. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that so they won't say I'm S no more. Be motivated by that, and no, don't hold nothing against them. Just say, hey, we just went right, because people in relationships, they love each other so much. We let that bad energy, say they don't love us. No, they really in relationship. If they ain't set you up to kill you and stuff like that, that's something different. But if y'all, like, what love is a lot of times, who love you and who don't. If somebody like you just really know who love you, like you got that gut feeling. If y'all going places, if y'all going on dates, if he feeding you and all this, if he just ain't there for no pussy and stuff like that, you would know. You would know. You would feel that energy. A lot of times we feel that energy, but we want to deny it. But if you don't love yourself, you tell yourself, hey, he don't love me, she don't love me, because you don't even love yourself. So how can somebody love you if you don't love yourself? Because you going to tell yourself, hey, he don't love me. You going to deny the love, So that's why we got to fix. And I finally know, I'm finally getting to realize, and I don't regret no relationship, because it's making me stronger for the person I will be when I'm 30 years old. And I can be patient to 30, even though 30 feel old to me. And maybe we just let society tell us that 30 feel old and we can't be patient for a relationship and we feel like we gotta rush. I just pray to God, I just pray to God that, I don't tell myself, hey, I need to hurry up and be in a relationship. I want to make sure I have time. I want to let the person come to me naturally. Like, not even come to me. I don't want them even approaching me. Like, maybe we just talk about something we got in common and, start a friendship from there, and then all of a sudden we naturally just get the building and we feel a connection, and then 2 years later we talking about relationship, and then 5 years from that, 10 years from that, we talking about marriage. Like, I want it to come naturally from things that we have in common, and things like that. God set us up, right timing, And a lot of times I got my, relationships from, I feel like every relationship been rushed, because a lot of my relationships been from, sliding in the DMs, sliding in the DMs. This new generation, we just sliding in the DMs. Slip and slide, like we at Wisconsin Dells, just, going down the water, the little water parks and water slides and stuff like that. We just all out here, We just everywhere right now. Like, that's why sometimes I wish social media didn't exist. Like, we need to start back going outside and just having fun. Let the kids have fun. Get off these tablets. Get off these smartphones. Like, I ain't gonna need to say hate, but I hate that. I hate that. We have kids that's 4 or 5 year olds with their own phones and 6, 7. Like, I ain't have me a phone until I was 13, and when I was 13, You know, I got a phone for my birthday. When I was 13, I just kept on breaking my phone. They were like, hey, you know, so I really ain't get to be on my phone until I was 17, 18. You know, no real phone. I need to make a video about that. Like, I ain't have no phone consistently until I was 19 or 18. Or, you know, when I got my first job, that's when I kept me a phone. When I got my first job, you know, because before that, I wasn't keeping me a phone at all for I wasn't keeping me a phone at all for about, man, I was just out here reckless. Somebody stole my phone, I broke my phone, I did all this other stuff to my phone. And I was the one to blame, you know. Even the person that stole my phone, I should never let my phone be in the locker like that. I left it in the locker with the man, I'ma say that. Woo, that's gonna be a story time right there. That's gonna be a story time. I'ma save that for later because it don't make no sense how that escalated right there. So um, relationships, like, just be patient. I gotta say 5 words, you know, that's gonna help. You know, let's start with number one. That's gonna help with a relationship. Let's say number one, patience. You gotta have patience. You gotta be willing to wait. You gotta be willing. You know, even if you in a relationship where y'all argue, you know, every once in a while, not every day, but every once in a while, you gotta be patient. Don't just say, okay, you know, after the first argument, no, I give up. No, patience. Just, you know, because you never know. That might turn out to be the one you with for 50 years or to a lifetime, you know. Number one page, communication. Like I say, if you got communication, it will avoid all those, you know, relationship problems that y'all having, you know. So you got to be able to communicate. So that's something I still, you know, got to figure out how to communicate. And when I get to that point, once I learn, I'll be willing, you know, once I had the patience to just wait on my soulmate or whatever it is, I'm going to go ahead and start, you know, I don't got to wait until, till I start a relationship to work on that. I'm gonna start now with the communication, how to communicate. Even if I gotta ask successful people in a relationship, such as my brother Hakeem. Shout out you, Hakeem. You know, y'all Durndy, y'all together forever. You feel me? And I don't want to jinx nothing, so I'm gonna say, shout out to y'all. Y'all been together for a long time. Communication, like I said. Number 3, this a word. I ain't gonna even elaborate on this word. But it's a word that females and males want to learn how to do and want to learn how to work on. So I'm going to say number 3, emotional intelligence. And I hope it don't describe the 2 words I said, but that's a word that be thrown out a lot that everybody need to work on. And, you know, that's something I heard that I need to work on. So I need to see what it really means and work on that. Number 4 and 5. I still got to figure that out, but them the 3 words that was on my mind. The 4 and 5, I really don't have nothing in mind, but them the 3 words, you know, the main thing is communication though. That's the number one thing you got to focus on. You know, I can say number 4, I can just make us say number 4, have confidence in your relationship. Have confidence in your relationship. So when you think it ain't going to work, don't just go out there and cheat, you know. Have confidence that y'all gonna last forever and it's gonna work out. You know, have that confidence that y'all gonna be together forever. That's your soulmate and you don't gotta be searching for nothing else. Just like real life, you gotta have confidence to don't have a backup plan. You know, and that's everything that I'm saying is something I still gotta work on because I'm not perfect. You know, and I would say I love my imperfections because I can make it better. Number 5. Should I make us some? Matter of fact, you know, whoever got to the end of this, y'all tell me number 5. Y'all tell me number 5. Y'all give me number 5. How about that? You know, that'll be great. You know, if you watching this, if you got to the end, tell me number 5. Because I don't have one in mind. So I'm going to leave that up to y'all. Y'all can just randomly give me a whole bunch of number 5s that'll help people in relationship. Or y'all can just change the order and put number one is gonna be this, number two, number three. I don't care. You know, we all here to help each other. Not in just, relationships, but just in life. It's funny that I never hear noises, and all of a sudden when I start my podcast, I'm hearing a whole bunch of noises that I normally don't hear in this community. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I hope that whoever is in a relationship, I hope that the relationship is going great. If it's not, like I said, go search for therapy, go get help. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's worth the money. Even though I never been to it personally, from everybody, research it if you can. Research it before you go out there. See if it's worth it for you. See if it's worth it. If it is worth it, if you ain't find enough research it, go try it 1 or 2 times. Go try it 3 times. You don't feel like that's enough, go to some more class. Go try it again. And but just make sure you do everything you can. Like I said, you got to have confidence. So confidence gonna take all that. Confidence gonna trying to seek help. If you have confidence in your relationship, you definitely going to seek help, because that just tell you that you got confidence that this gonna work, and we just need help, and we gonna be we gonna be all right. God said y'all gonna be all right. And I would say number 5, just to put it like this. Y'all can still leave comments. I would say number 5, pray. Pray about it. We all gotta talk to God. That's matter of fact, that's number 1 right there. Pray to God. Ask him what you want. Ask him, not in just good times, not if you got $1 million, this and that. Just pray. See what he want, or whatever you ask for. He will give it to you if you consistently pray. I can say number 6, consistency. So, round of applause, consistency. The bonus, consistency. You gotta have consistency. So whatever you doing, that start the relationship, that's how you end the relationship, and it will never end. So I would say that's how you gotta keep on doing it. However you start is how you need to keep on finishing every time. Number 6, bonus. Man, once your momentum is going, you think of all kind of stuff. You think of once your brain had that momentum, you just thinking, So, that's all I have to say for today. Patience, communication, emotional intelligence, pray, consistency. What was the other one? Yeah, but y'all can go back if I forgot the other one, because this all just coming off, what I think, what's the importance, so if y'all got to rewind that to find, write those down, the number, all 6 on, write them down and work on them, then y'all can. I'm here to help y'all. Let me know if y'all like these, podcasts that I'm doing, because I'm going to try to do it every day or weekly or whatever I got to do, But I got to make sure I'm taken care of too. I ain't trying to be the product, I am the product, but I ain't trying to be, just entertainment. And y'all just look at me for podcasts. I wanna connect with y'all. I want to be, I'm still a human. No matter if I get 1 million subscribers, 2 million, I still want to look at it as human. I don't want y'all talking about me. So I can admit when I'm wrong, like I admitted, to my, past relationship that I was wrong. We all gotta admit. We all should be talking about problems to, the therapist. I don't got no problem, talking about my problems. We ain't perfect. We gotta get rid of this perfect thing, that perfect mentality that social media, social media not perfect. It ain't real. It ain't real life. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I hope y'all learned something today. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to, continue to watching my videos if you're not new and you already subscribed. I need those views, So anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.